It's the 11 o'clock hour. Welcome all. All are welcome. Come on in. Pick a seat, any seat. Earthlings. Hello, Earthlings. Everybody is so happy and chatty today. Yeah, what she said. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Come on in. Come on in. Find your seat. All right. Welcome. I have an original song for you. The doors are closing.
Let's all, yeah, everybody settle down and enjoy.
Hello.
Let's do it.
Can they hear me? Hello? Hello? You chatty, happy Earthlings. Happy spring. I have an original song for you today. Hey, how about when I say burnin', you all say burnin' back. Let's try it. Burnin', burnin', burnin' up fossil fuels. Here we go. Burnin', burnin', burnin' up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burnin', burnin'. Fossil fuels are formed from dead organic life from millions of years ago before humans were alive. Plants and shells and dinosaurs sank underground with heat and time and pressure where their fossils were found. Humans discovered they could use it for fuel. Now global warming or an ice age, either way we are doomed if we keep burning, burning, burning. Burning up fossil fuels. We just keep burning. Burning, burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure and turn out the light and stop that burning. Climate change is causing chaos and fear. Greenhouse gases stuck in our atmosphere. Chlorofluorocarbons, methane, carbon dioxide. Thermal radiation getting trapped on the inside. A hole in the ozone is the last thing we need. Glaucoma and skin cancer from harmful UVBs if we keep burning. Burning. Burning up fossil fuels. Ooh, we just keep burning. Burning. Burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light to stop that burning. Glacial melting, ocean levels, rising temperatures. Let me do that again. Glacial melting, ocean levels, rising, sweltering fires, hurricanes and tidal waves, and temperatures higher. Scientists and scholars studies research in depth, while deniers and the liars try to make us forget. 2016 was the hottest year to date. Makes me wonder about the outcome of the human race if we keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Ooh, burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning. Besides petroleum and burning coal and natural gas, it's time to be sustainable to make our planet last. Geothermal, solar power, windmills galore, hydroelectric, biomass, algae fuel, and so much more. Replenishing resources, a natural fact. Renewable energy is where it's at, so we'll stop burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. We must stop burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Next time we circle the sun, let's make pollution be done and stop that burning. Oh, let's stop burning. Burning up fossil fuels. Let's just stop burning. Burning up fossil fuels. Next time we circle the sun, let's make a moratorium on all this burning. Thank you all. Welcome, Gene.
Thank you, Jory. Perfect song for today. Entertaining and a little bit terrifying also at the same time. Good morning. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Fellowship of Fayetteville. I'm so glad you could join us, whether in person or online. Hi, everybody. Good to have you. My name is Gene Vinzant. I've been a member here since 2001. I currently work with the Chalice team that organizes these services. If you want to volunteer or if you have a suggestion of a service for us to do, I'd love for you to contact me. A special welcome for those who may be visiting here for the first time. Someone may have accosted you already and given you one of these, but we have extras in the back of the pew in front of you. Not pew, chair. Years of training. And you can drop those in the offering basket later on. Also later on in the service, we have Joys and Concerns, where you are invited to come up and drop a stone representing your joys and sorrows. If you have something you want shared, either publicly or you want it shared with the caring team, you can fill it out on one of these and bring it up at that time as well and give it to me. And those joining us online can share theirs in the chat and they will be read at that point in the service. If anyone needs help with listening devices, our audiovisual guru David back here at the table can help you with some special headphones. Children are always welcome in our service. Sometimes they need a little break from what we're doing in here, and you're, of course, welcome to go into the lobby or the playground or the nursery downstairs as well, which is staffed. We invite you to join us after the service for coffee, refreshments, and conversation. Unitarian Universalists are united not by an identical set of religious beliefs, but a commitment to a set of principles. And the seventh principle is all about our respect for the interdependent web of existence of which we are all a part. Today we began a series that will focus on this seventh principle and on caring for our home, our planet. One of our own members will be speaking. I'll give him a little bit more of an introduction in a moment. Bill Nichols, on the topic of human-induced climate change. In a few weeks, the second sermon in this series will be preached by Reverend Stephen, and then later in May, a sermon by a member of the Cherokee Nation, Feather Smith, will be our guest, speaking about preserving seeds for future generations. As we begin today's service, Jan Mullins, a member of our Justice team, will share our opening words and light the chalice.
Thank you, Gene. So I'm Jan Mullins. I am not quite yet a member. I did, however, join a little garden club out in West Fork, and one of our members posted this on our Facebook page, and I thought it fitting to start our service today. It's from a book entitled How to Connect by Thich Nhat Hanh. And this particular excerpt is called Our Connection with the Earth. The earth purifies and refreshes, whatever we throw on the earth, fragrant flowers, urine, or excrement. The earth doesn't discriminate. She accepts everything, whether pure or impure, and transforms it, no matter how long it takes. We humans have done many careless things that have harmed the earth, and yet she does not punish us. She brings us to life, and she welcomes us back to her when we die. When we look deeply and feel this connection to the earth, we begin to feel admiration, love, and respect. When we understand that the earth is so much more than simply the environment, we are moved to protect her as we would protect ourselves. She is us, and we are her. With this kind of communion, we no longer feel alienated. And now for the lighting of the chalice. I think we stand. Do we stand for that? No, we sit. Okay. Love is the spirit of this community, and service is its prayer, to dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge in truth, and to help one another. Thus do we covenant together.
Thank you, Jan. Now, we can stand for this part. This is a hymn from the Teal Hymnal, 1064, if you'd like to follow along. Or this is one of the sweetest songs that I've learned so far. It's so precious, and it's all ages. Here we go. Though below me I feel no motion, standing on these mountains and plains, far away from the rolling ocean, still my dry land heart can say, I've been sailing all my life now, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Sun, my sail, and moon, my rudder, as I ply the starry sea, leaning over the edge of wonder, casting questions into the deep, drifting here with my ship's companions, all we kindred pilgrim souls, making our way by the lights of the heavens in our beautiful blue boat home. I give thanks to the waves upholding me, hail the great winds urging me on, greet the infinite sea before me, sing the sky my sailor songs. I was born upon the fathoms, never harbor or port have I known. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Last line. The wide universe is the ocean I travel, and the earth is my blue boat home. Nice singing, y'all.
Thank you. Thank you, Jory. Thank you, everyone. Beautiful, beautiful song. That always makes the list of top 10 favorite UU songs. So our time for all ages today is going to be a video, a brief video. And if I could I get one of the young bloods to turn out the lights, and we'll lower the lights and watch this together.
Some call me nature. Others call me Mother Nature. I've been here for over 4.5 billion years. 22,500 times longer than you. I don't really need people, but people need me. Yes, your future depends on me. When I thrive, you thrive. When I falter, you falter. Or worse. But I've been here for eons. I have fed species greater than you, and I have starved species greater than you. My oceans, my soil, my flowing streams, my forests, they all can take you or leave you. How you choose to live each day, whether you regard or disregard me, doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other. Your actions will determine your fate, not mine. I am nature. I will go on. I am prepared to evolve. Are you?
All right, turn the lights back on. That was the voice of Julia Roberts, by the way, as Mother Earth, in case you were like, who? I recognize that voice. This is the time in our service where all are invited to drop a stone or more than one, representing the joys and sorrows that have entered your life recently. If you would like to share your joy or concern or need with the congregation, then indicate that on one of these cards and bring it forward. There's a place also there to circle whether you want it shared publicly or not. And we invite people online to also share, if they want it read out loud, share it in the chat at this time. So we invite you to come forward as you're willing and able. Well, we also, Carol, could you drop a couple stones? Since you're on the front row, I'm going to pick on you, but we want to drop stones in remembrance and in thought of other joys and concerns that weren't shared and the ones that we will encounter this week. Thank you. It is time in our service for our offering. We drink from wells we did not dig. We rest in the shade of trees we did not plant. We're here because people long ago invested in building this building and in organizing this community. And we depend on the free will offerings of members and friends. Many of us give online through bank drafts or through you can even give on an app now, right? Okay. Some of us give the old-fashioned way, dropping coins, bills, checks in the basket. And we're grateful for all of that. So we are thrilled to have Bill Nichols speaking for us again. He spoke back in the fall and talked about Michael Servetus. And so this painting over here back by the AV table, Bill himself painted. He's a painter amongst his many other skills. He's a pilot. He's a former minister. But that sermon was about, I think it's fair to say Michael Servetus is one of your heroes. As a man who is condemned by both the Catholic Church and the Calvinists. Some of us have just been condemned by one or the other, but he managed to do both. Bill was a Unitarian minister in Midland, Texas and Richardson, Texas. Years ago, became a private pilot, and as I mentioned, a painter as well. One of his most recent jobs is as our semi-permanent outdoor greeter. He wasn't out there today and because he's getting ready to preach for us, but we appreciate it. It's always so good to see his smiling face greeting us as we come up. He's speaking to us this morning on the subject of human-induced climate change. Bill.
I'd rather be sitting out there somewhere than here right now. Thank you. And thank you all for being the type of congregation you are. My opening line here is, good morning, welcome. So nice to see you. Yeah, I'm the self-appointed door greeter, and it's when I'm gone, somebody else should take that up. I didn't mean that's not in my script here. I've been asked to give a talk on global warming, or should I say a talk on human-caused global warming, because the global warming that's happening at this time is not a natural event, but it is a human-caused event, caused by us humans who drive cars and trucks, fly in airplanes, ride on trains, and to some extent inhale and exhale the air. But please, don't stop breathing. There are better ways to solve this problem. Let us begin with a quote from one of my favorite poets, Khalil Gibran. I came to say a word, and I shall say it now. But if death prevents me, it will be said by tomorrow. for tomorrow never leaves a secret in the book of eternity. Our planet is absorbing more heat from the sun than it can expel back into space. So much of nature's protective cover is gone. A planet which was largely covered by protective trees, grass, snow, and water is now has high amounts of man-made asphalt, concrete, dams, and planted fields. Fossil fuels, long buried safely in the earth, are now being dug up and sold and burned, releasing a toxic residue into the atmosphere. Okay, enough gloom and doom and despair. Time to get to the core of the problem and on to a solution. A human-caused problem must be solved by human solution. Our problem is too much CO2 in the atmosphere. The solution is to have less CO2 in the atmosphere, CO2 or carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Let us begin with taking a look at our nearest neighbors in space, our solar system, Mars and Venus. Mars is a barren, no vegetation, and almost no atmosphere. It has an average temperature of 100 degrees below zero. Not a place for a picnic. Now let's take another look at our neighbor Venus. Venus has a temperature of 800 degrees Fahrenheit. Lead on Venus is in liquid form. So, what is the difference between these two planets? Both about the same distance from our Earth and from the sun. The answer is Mars is totally lacking in an atmospheric problem which would contain the heat of the sun. What hits Mars is just simply scattered back into space. I was a child. I remember taking a flashlight to a mirror and holding it up to the mirror. And I felt of the mirror so it wouldn't get too hot. It wasn't hot at all. All the heat and the light was being reflected back. That is the story of Mars. And how about Venus? Venus is a different problem altogether. The temperature on Venus is approximately 800 degrees above zero. Venus has too much CO2 in its atmosphere and traps the sun's heat, thus absorbing in its atmosphere. Our planet just happens to have a happy balance between Mars and Venus, and an atmosphere suitable for plant and animal life. And for the last 300 years or so, our planet has actively, with the 300,000 years for human living on the planet, and we are in the process of destroying this atmosphere. I'm going to have some stuff up here on the board. This is not a cue stick. It's a pointer. And I'm going to donate it. I hope somebody else finds a use. And this is marvelous. Something like this is worth 1,000 words or more. So we have the sun right here, and we have an earth that has very little atmosphere, which leaves it too cold and allows the CO2 to evaporate back into space. This is an example of the Earth is too hot. It has a lot of atmosphere, mostly like carbon dioxide, and this makes it too hot. And of course, over here, the Earth is just right. It needs to get rid of some of the sun's, but it needs to also not lose its all. It has, in the past, the right amount of CO2, carbons. That's what's changing. We are taking fossil fuels, oil and coal, and burning it, and the residue goes into the atmosphere. Going to 5 here, or the next thing you have there. Okay. This is of all the graphs and things, this is my favorite. It's a really good one. Came from a book. Notice, this is the carbon that's being introduced into the atmosphere, and this is the CO2 concentration. This is the Earth's temperature back through the ages. I think this is probably the European summer without a winter and so forth, not related to the other problem. But notice that as this going into the atmosphere increases, that's the carbon emissions, then the CO2 atmosphere concentrate increases, and then the temperature of the Earth increases. So it doesn't take a genius to say that this carbon dioxide that's being added to the atmosphere is too much of a good thing and is causing a global warming. I'll be back there. Okay, we've got oh, no, there's another slide before this one, I think, if you... no, there isn't. You're right. This is our closing here, and it is, my apologies to Gene, this is a short history of humanity. The hero here is Oglu Uglo. And he is an early, I'm kidding, see if I can get around here. Okay, he says, I've got my dinner, now I need some way to cook it. The son is up here saying, hey.
Bill, we need you on a microphone. Let's get the handheld. Yeah. Okay.
Can you all hear me all right?
Folks at home can hear you too. All right. I'll hold it and you focus.
All right.
All right.
Oh, there you go. Look at this. Bless you, my son. Well, back to Oglu Uglu. And he's got fire. He's cooking it. Look at there. And he said, now that I've got fire, I can wish I had some way that I could do my work. And look, here he goes. Wow, I can work. I've got horses. The son is just dismayed at all of this. There he's plowing with his horses, but he said, I have to walk, so I'd do a lot better if I had a tractor. Oh, and now he's on that tractor. He's chugging along on the tractor, and he said, but I need some fuel for this tractor. So look, he dug into the earth, and wow, he's got oil. And here's the son just horrified. And he said, well, this oil is really good, but some people say it's bad for the planet. And then he turns around and stares up. What about the sun? And the son is saying, me, me. And the son now is real happy. Here's Uglu. He's happy and says, why didn't I think of this sooner? The world... Oh, I've got something here I need to quote. I'll do it. Thank you, Gene. Closing words from Ray Kurzweil. We could meet the world's entire energy needs with solar power alone if we captured only 3/10,000ths of the sun's energy that hits the earth. We're not short of power. Okay, thank you very much.
Igloo, igloo. All right, we're going to close with a chant that is from the Hoopoe tribe of Northern California. Hoopa tribe. So I learned this in festival community, and it looks like the words say hey yunga, ho yunga, but I've always just said hey yana, ho yana. So however you want to interpret that, we'll do our best. Here we go. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. The earth is our mother. We must take care of her. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take, her sacred ground we walk upon. With every step we take. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. The earth is our mother. She will take care of us. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. The sky is our father. We will take care of him. The earth, sky is our father. We will take care of him. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. The sea is our sister. We will take care of her. The sea is our sister. We will take care of her. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. The forest is our brother. We will take care of him. The forest is our brother. We will take care of him. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Hey, yana, ho, yana, hey, yan, yan. Oh. Good singing.
Right, and now we will extinguish the chalice. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth. the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
All right. Thank you, Bill and Jory and everyone who participated. We're ending a little early. Good job, Bill. You know, we maybe could auction your work here as part of the fundraiser for Earth Day. I don't know. But we're in, you know, for a lot of us, one of our favorite parts of the service is actually after the service. There's coffee and refreshments, and it's just a great time to visit with each other, catch up, and meet new people. So we invite you to do that. Jory's going to do a reprise. I never know if it's reprise or reprise, but it's reprise.
I've always said reprise.
Reprise? English is such an awesome language, isn't it? All right.
Let's just call it a surprise.
A surprise. All right.
Hey, there's also Circle Suppers are happening again, and our host, Lee Turner, here's your hand, Lee, will be hosting one this April on the 15th. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to, you know, meet more people and hang out and eat food, one of my favorite things, sign up for Circle Suppers once a month, where the food won't be burning. Burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. We just keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning. Fossil fuels were formed from dead organic life from millions of years ago before humans were alive. Plants and shells and dinosaurs sank underground with heat and time and pressure where their fossils were found. Humans discovered they could use it for fuel. Now global warming or an ice age, either way we are doomed if we keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Ooh, burning, 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 ooh, fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning. Ooh, climate change is causing chaos and fear. Greenhouse gases stuck in our atmosphere. Chlorofluorocarbons, methane, carbon dioxide. Thermal radiation getting trapped on the inside. A hole in the ozone is the last thing we need. Glaucoma and skin cancer from harmful UVBs if we keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. We just keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning. Glacial melting, ocean levels rising, sweltering fires, hurricanes and tidal waves and temperatures higher. Oh yeah, we're our scientists. I did that last time. Scientists and scholars studies research in depth, while deniers and the liars try to make us forget. 2016 was the hottest year to date. Makes me wonder about the outcome of the human race if we keep burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Ooh, burning, 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 burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning. Petroleum, burning coal, natural gas. It's time to be sustainable to make our planet last. Geothermal, solar power, windmills galore, hydroelectric, biomass, algae fuel, so much more. Replenishing resources, a natural fact. Renewable energy is where it's at, so we'll stop burning, burning, burning up fossil fuels. Ooh, burning, 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 burning up fossil fuels. Before we sleep at night, be sure to turn out the light and stop that burning, burning. burning.